Guys, I want to come to you today with the basil that I brought at the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to show you step by step of how you go about getting this basil ready to grow, and hopefully it will turn out and look just like this. So let me show you everything that you will need to get this basil growing. It comes with a pot that looks just like this, and it has a little seed pouch in here. Let me show you. It has a little paper that has the basil seeds on it, and then it has one of those seed pallets in there. The little pellets you supposed to. That's the dirt. This is your dirt medium, and then you're going to need 1/3 cup of water. You're going to need a spray bottle with some water in it, and you're going to need some plastic wrap. And you're also going to need a fork. So the first thing they say to do is to take your little dirt pellet here, put it in a bowl, and you're supposed to pour 1/3 cup of water on there, and it's supposed to soak up the water. I'm just swishing it around so you can see it getting all nice and wet. And then they said you're supposed to take a fork and fluff it up. I guess it's, see how it's expanding? It's gotten bigger. And then it says, reading the instructions here, right here. Okay, it says compress. It says fill the pot with a growing medium, and you're going to leave 1/2 of space at the top. So wow, this thing sucked up all that water. All right, so we're going to put this dirt in our pot. Supposed to break it up. And make sure you have something underneath this, because this dirt goes everywhere. So put the medium in there, the bottom of this pot. I'm trying to break up all these clumps and stuff that they have in there, so I'm putting the dirt in there. Okay. And then it says, after you put the dirt in there, we have to compress growing medium lightly, provide a level surface for the seed paper. You're supposed to put your seed paper thoroughly on top of the dirt. So we're going to put the seed paper on top, lay it flat so it looks like that. And then it says use a spray bottle filled with water, and it says to moisten the seed paper until it is saturated. So let's saturate this paper. Okay, once it's fully saturated, then we have to lightly cover the rest. Put the rest of the dirt on top. I'm leveling it down. I'll put a little bit more water in here, because the rest of this dirt looks like you're going to have like some extra dirt, but I'm going to put a little bit more on there because I think that seed paper needs to be covered just a little bit more. And if you have extra, I'm just going to add this to my my dirt that I'm going to use later on to sow some seeds that I got earlier today. So I'm going to put the rest of this a little bit more on top. Alright, gonna pat it down, make it look all nice and pretty. A little bit more dirt on there. Now you're supposed to spray this some more. Alright, now we have to cover it with our little paper. We have to put some saran wrap on top. So let's get some saran wrap. Dry my hands. Some saran wrap. And then you're supposed to cover it and make it like a little greenhouse. I'm just going to pull it down on the sides. So saran wrap is on there. And then the final step is to place in a warm, bright location and keep the growing medium moist, and do not overwater it, it says, and then remove the plastic wrap once the seeds germinate. And it says once the seeds develop into the second set of leaves, mean the permanent leaves, it says begin watering and plant fertilizing, mixing it to half strength, and then just keep it growing. And then when they get their second set of leaves, then you can take these basil plants and put them in bigger pots and get them ready to go outside. So hopefully this little pot that we just planted together will eventually look just like this. This is what we're going for, and I'll give you updates on how this plant is doing. And I'm going to do the same thing with the coneflower that I purchased also. So I'll keep you updated on the basil and the cone plant, and I'll let you see that again real quick. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the basil plant. Let me turn it this way, yeah. With this coneflower. Alright guys, hope this helps. If you see this in the Dollar Tree and you were curious about how it would work, well, Renee just showed you, and hopefully we'll get good germination and get much success. Alright guys, take care and have a wonderful day.